Hi guys, welcome to my channel Maxi XL, and today I'm going to show you a video about the Nickelodeon Resort in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. So here you can see us. We're actually on our way to the resort. It takes about I would say like 45 minutes from the airport, which was a little far, but it's a straight line, so it wasn't that bad. So right when we got there, we were waiting to be checked in, and they gave us a little tour on these little go-karts. So there, we just passed a little area where you can watch movies at nighttime. Here is kind of like the main entrance to the plaza, a little water area for little kids, which you're gonna see later on. Here, I'm gonna just speed it up. It's basically like the big pineapple room where they have like kind of like a villa, like a big pool and everything in there. So we did not get that one. I'm just gonna speed it up again. We were like on the other side by the beach, which I actually enjoy because most of the restaurants are on that side too, and it's easy to just walk to the beach right away. But yeah, so here is our room. We actually ended up changing it at the end, but for the same one. Here's the main pool, which is really nice. This is the room that we actually took instead, which was closer to like the beach. I love this little gate here for kids. You can lock it and you feel at ease. We were like 2 minutes from the beach, so this is like our walkway towards the restaurants, the big pool, and the main pool. They had mimosa stands in the mornings, and you can see the beach, you can see the main pool. This is one of the restaurants that I really enjoy there too. Here lounging with my daughter, pool. Here you can see like people are like doing dances, aerobics, and things like that. So this resort is really catered towards children. So, I think if adults come here, they're still gonna have fun, but it's mainly for kids. Here you can see us on our way to the water park. So you do have to take a go-kart because it's not that close. I think it's the walk. I'm not sure, but I wasn't aiming to walk. But they do have these go-karts that are on the clock not on the clock, like every 15 minutes, I would say. They go to pick you up and they come back. So this is the Nickelodeon place where you're gonna find the water park, which was really fun. So here is the main entrance. You actually go in through like a little shop, which I think is really smart if you want people to buy right away and you have to go through there to buy things. So just be mindful if you have kids and just grab them if you feel like you don't want to buy anything right away, because that's the first thing you're gonna see. This is like the main entrance here. We do shows. You can see the characters there dressed up. You can take pictures with them as well. They also have food there too, and it's really like good. They've got pizza, things that you can really enjoy. So we did enjoy the water park, the pizza, the chicken, the food. It was good. Was it the best? Probably not, but I think the water park was really fun, and I would definitely recommend coming here because they always have a lot of things for kids. There was a lot of entertainment, and I really enjoyed that about the resort and the park, right? The water park, because when you have kids, you just want them to be entertained most of the time, right? But I do like that they have like a lazy river. They have the area for the kids, so the water play area, which was really cool. And they also had the slime. We did the slime. I forgot how much we paid. but I don't think it was much. If we did pay, I think we did pay, but it was fun. It was really quick, but it's good for like the memory, you know. I don't think we will do that again, right? It's like the kind of like a one-time experience, but why not? I do feel like we will definitely come back to this resort because it was really fun, and there was always, like I said, it was always a lot of things to do, and the food was great. There was a lot of different options, which is good. Sometimes some resorts they don't have a lot of things, and that can make it a little bit annoying and uncomfortable. We were there for 5 days, I would say 5 days. Yeah, I think 5 days, 6 nights. I don't know, around there, less than a week, and we did not get bored. We were definitely doing stuff. So here you can see that we're on our way back to the resort. Like I said, this is not a far drive. It was about like 10 minutes or less, like 8 minutes ride. And it was really quick. So yes, you can go, you can spend the day there. You can always go back if you want. Obviously, you can go back and forth because it's included. For us, it was easier to just go in and spend a few hours and then come back. I did not show you a section where we were, which is a cabana in the water park, which was really great because you have the shade, you have an area where, you know, if you have small kids, you can just put them to sleep there. Like my daughter, she was only 1.5, and she was able to sleep there and enjoy, right? So the cabana was really great. I can probably post a picture at the end so you guys can kind of see like what I was talking about. But they have different options and different prices, so that's a great thing. So as you can see, we're almost back to the resort again, and I'm gonna show you a little bit more. So this part is the nighttime. As you can see, there are kids playing there. This is another thing that I really enjoy is that they incorporate the children. You also have an arcade. It's not really a big arcade, but it's big enough. They have a lot of different activities at night for the kids. As you can see, that big bouncy house where they play. This is the arcade that I was talking about. It's small, but it's still like there's stuff to do. This is one of the restaurants, and then one of the shows at nighttime where, you know, they have kind of like a Colombian inspired dance, which was really great, and I enjoyed it. So there was a lot of shows going on, at least I think it's more than 3 at night. So we did not stay long, especially because we had our 1-year-old daughter, and you know, the show starts early and then this shows that in a nighttime really late. And that's great because then you have the option to either go to early shows or go to like the later shows. There's different options. So that's a plus. So don't feel like, oh wow, like if you do have like a babysitter, you bring like your in-law, grandma, whatever, and they can stay with the kids, you can always go at nighttime and really go with like the older crowd and like chill. They have like a bar restaurant that is just for adults, and at nighttime is really a vibe. So that's something to think about. So this is the main area, like the plaza, where all the activities happen. Like at nighttime, when you saw the bouncy houses, was the area where the bouncy house was. This is where you also see a lot of characters dressed up and like walking around, taking pictures. You can see most of the restaurants in this little strip, which is there you can see the platform. So many restaurants around here. This one particularly is the one that I was mentioning, that at nighttime is kind of like a little bar for the adults, which is really cute. I love the decor and the way that it looked. It was really beautiful. We were there super early. We just came to kind of like see the place. This place is meant to be like kind of like a nighttime kind of chill area. So we went here before the party, like the white party at the beach. That's why you see us wearing white. So we were killing some time and trying to like, see more things and kind of explore. I think the white party is on Fridays, but I'm not sure. You can always look on their website and it should tell you. But they do definitely have a white party. Some places don't, which I think, they should. Every resort should have it, because it kind of makes you want to like participate more, especially if you already got your outfit, like a white outfit, and then you want to just be there. So there you can see SpongeBob again. Like you see them all over the resort. You can take pictures with them anytime. And when you walk into here we're walking towards the party, the white party at the beach. They give you slime, which is kind of like a smoothie kind of thing for the kids, which is, I didn't taste it, but it looked kind of good. But they also have for adults, which have alcohol as well. But I don't remember if it was good or not. I don't think I tasted it. But I do remember tasting the wine. The wines that they had was okay. I don't know if they have better options. But the party was great. It started to rain a little bit, so it kind of like messed up the vibe a little bit. But the rain only lasted like 4 minutes, which is great. We all were hiding under this by the food and kind of like having some shelter from the rain. Again, the rain was only 4 minutes, but like the tropical rains over there is kind of like in a second you get flooded with rain. But luckily it stopped, and then we were able to enjoy it. Like you can see, there was a DJ there. You're also gonna see people actually hosting, singing, dancing, and kind of participating, which is great. And it was a fun experience. It was mostly catered towards kids, which, it is a kids resort, so that's something to remember. If you're gonna go with kids, even better. Is it for adults too? Probably, but I would recommend doing it if you're going with kids, because it's more catered towards them, and there's not a lot of things for adults, especially if it's like a couple, or that you feel like, I'm gonna go to this resort with my partner. There's not really much to do for adults, so that's something to keep in mind. For us, it was great. It was for the girls, and we had a great time, and I feel like we also enjoyed it because there was stuff that we can do. So keep in mind, this is mostly like a family resort, and for kids, I would say young age until they're like mid-teens, preteens, I mean. So maybe even teenagers will enjoy it, but it's more catered towards a younger crowd, which I would say 12 and under. I forgot to mention that you can reserve the tables before the party. The resort, I guess because of the rain, that area wasn't as crowded, so maybe a lot of people opted to stay inside and not go outside because of the rain. But just remember, you can reserve the table, so you can always have a table when you get there. So this is the little area for the toddlers. Like you can see, it's like really small, but it's right by the entrance. You're not gonna miss it, and it's really, really cute. So I will recommend it for little kids. So here we are. We're getting slimed all over our faces, and our body. It was really fun. Like I said, this is like a one-time experience. You can choose to do it or not, but it was great. So here we are at the restaurant that I actually forgot the name, but this is where you get the burgers and you have like the big patty. This patty is huge, and I mean huge. It was like bigger than my whole face. What we did is that we order it and we all dig in. So basically all of us three, the baby really didn't eat any of that. So we try to just order that for us, and we divided it in like 3 parts. Mind you, this thing was huge, and I think I was only able to eat half of my share. So yeah, this is definitely something for like maybe like a group of, I don't know, maybe at least 4 people, 6 people, because it's huge. But if you have a big appetite and you love burgers, and you know, I think a person will eat probably like a quarter of it. But more than that, you never know. Some people do eat half of it. But for us, I think it was a little bit too much. We opted for that because we wanted to try it. And it was good. I think it was a good burger. Was it super juicy? Not that much, but it was a good burger. It was a great, no. But I think it was also more like the experience of it. Like, oh, I want to try the big patty. It was a lot of meat. I'm not a big fan of meat, so I know people that when they want to have a burger, they want to have a lot of meat. So this is perfect for them. I'm not in love with meat, so to me, I can, I don't have to have it. But it was a great experience. So I think you should try it, especially if you have a big crowd. If you have only 2 people, it will be too hard to eat the whole thing, and it will be a waste. This is a little bit of the other restaurant that we went to, which is really nice. It's small, but it's big enough. For that one, I think we have to do reservation. So keep in mind, some of them you do have to have reservations before you go in. So that's something to always plan ahead. Guys, so this is the cabana that I was mentioning to you earlier. As you can see, it's super big. So there's enough space for any adult to sleep on there, especially children, right? So the cabana is great because then you're in the shade, it's not super hot. Also remember to bring sunscreen because the heat is intense and you need to put a sunscreen all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and like the video as well. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. XO.